Good afternoon or good morning or whatever time it may be when you get this message. I'm sending a copy of this message to the police chief, Paul Gaines, and John Boyd. Mr. Boyd, my name is Floyd Ellis Sr. I don't know if you remember me, but I had a workman's comp case with you back in 19. It might have been in 19 from 1990 to 1994. The claim number on that was OD 209741. And the people that I had it against was Pivot Systems. Now, I also had a discrimination case against them, if you can remember. And the attorney that I had, his name was Roy M. Kaufman. He is deceased now. Well, after I had settled out with you, and I know you remember that, I proceeded to rehab myself physically, and I tried to go back to work. There were a number of jobs that I got dismissed from. Um, and, I could just tell from the talk that it was related to this workman's comp case and this discrimination case. Well, at either rate, I also had a lottery system back then, and I still had that system, and it turned out to be the best one in the United States. I proceeded to, go off into playing numbers, legit numbers, nothing illegal. But I went to a racetrack, Thistledown Racetrack, and when I went to Thistledown Racetrack, I began to play, and at first I began to win. But then these announcers begin to come over the public broadcasting networks and they begin to make derogatory statements. I'm going to make this as quick as I can. And they have been making those statements ever since. And every time I bet on the racetrack, the numbers that I bet, they begin to decline. And they begin to set these numbers off. The family affiliated with Pivot Systems, the Brumbaughs, they retaliated on me by making sure that I could not win nothing. And they got some type of access to even what I bet on the lottery, their family. Now, they have made a lot of money off of me. And I have been filing cases against this at the Civil Rights Commission for years now, in which they falsified information telling them that they did not know who I was. I got to be a very well-known individual behind this issue. They're talking about me on the NFL channel and a lot of other news networks, but they're violating the way that they're talking about me because they're not saying my name. They're violating the fictional character law. But at either rate, this family has repeatedly, over and over again, retaliated on me over and over again. If not with numbers, they have been associating themselves with some of my employers or either family members coming around my jobs, just making life a living hell for me. Now, the police chief is watching this video also, and Mr. Gaines, you're watching this video also. They gave access to the public, and when they gave access to the public began to think that I was supposed to do this. When in reality, what was going on was that I kept proving over and over again that it was me that they were following due to the fact that they kept falsifying information in state documents from the Ohio Civil Rights Commission. They have repeatedly retaliated on me. They have made a lot of money off of me. And somehow or another, they have actually stopped me from winning the lottery and stopped me from winning on racetracks. Now, this is an act of retaliation. Roy Kaufman, the other attorney that I had for the discrimination case, he is deceased. And I'm asking you to get this family up off of my back. Because I'm telling you, you know how long ago that was. They have been retaliating ever since then. And I have been set back in employment. It's just crazy what's going on. They went as far as to go on public TV to retaliate on me, trying to force me into taking a position which consists of telling them what the numbers is so they could win or so they could use it as an attraction to all the racetracks all over the nation. That is their relatives, and I have asked them to stop retaliating, and they have been retaliating ever since I proceeded to go back to work. after I settled out. So I'm asking you, Mr. Boyd, to intervene in this and to quit, excuse me, and to stop them from retaliating on me. This has really messed up my life, and as you know, I had every right to file that workman's comp case. There was not supposed to be no acts of retaliation against me, and they have consistently been doing so ever since then. So to Chief Foley and to Mr. Gaines and to John Boyd, I'm quite sure after I send you this video, I may be catching some slack in the public, from retaliation. So I want you to be aware because this has got to stop. I'm 56 years old. When I filed that case with you, Mr. Boyd, I may have been 35 years old, and I'm 56 now. So you can see how long a time this has been going on, and it is entirely too long. I think when I proceeded to go back to work, I was maybe 38 or 39, but either which way it go, it's been too long a time. They have did a lot of damage to my life, a lot, and I don't intend on spending the rest of it, being forced to serve in voluntary servitude as a result of something that I had the right to do anyway. I had a right to file that discrimination case, and I had every right to file for workman's comp. I'll be talking to you soon, Mr. Boyd. My telephone number, my cell phone number is 330-423-8838. And I hope to be talking to you soon. And again, to Chief Foley and to Mr. Gaines, maybe after you get this message, I hope you watch because there are people in the public that has really been hating on that as a result of what this family did to my reputation. They took my personal information and they put it out in the public and they allow people to win money off of me and stop me from winning at the same time. I'll be talking to you soon. 330-423-8838.